So last Saturday, my sister asked me to babysit my 6-year-old nephew, Ethan, while she and her husband went to some adults-only, no magic shows, please dinner. I figured this would be a great chance to win the coveted coolest uncle title, since my only real competition was Uncle Dave, who just lets Ethan eat an entire box of Pop-Tarts and call it lunch. I spent the whole morning on YouTube learning some basic magic tricks: coin behind the ear, the disappearing handkerchief, the old "is this your card?" routine. I even practiced saying, "nothing up my sleeves," even though I was wearing a t-shirt. When Ethan arrived, I started strong. I made a coin magically appear behind his ear. He rolled his eyes and said, "Uncle, you put it there when I was looking at the dog." Okay, tough crowd. I tried the disappearing handkerchief, but he yanked it out of my fist before I could even finish the flourish. "You only have one hand, Uncle." I learned that in preschool. At this point, I was sweating more than David Blaine in a sauna. But Ethan wasn't done. He sprinted up to the front yard and started yelling, "Come see my uncle do magic. He's really, really bad at it." Within minutes, a small crowd of neighborhood kids had gathered, popcorn and juice boxes in hand. Ethan set up a little cardboard sign that said "Magic Show, 25 cents, watch Uncle fail," and started charging kids to come watch me bungle my tricks. Suddenly, I was doing 2 shows an hour for a bunch of 6-year-olds, all heckling me with suggestions like, "Make your dignity disappear," and "Can you pull a better trick out of your hat?" I wasn't even wearing a hat. Ethan, meanwhile, was walking around with a little fanny pack collecting quarters and giving change like a tiny, ruthless Vegas promoter. Every time I tried a new trick, he'd loudly explain to the audience exactly how I did it, usually ending with, "See? Not magic. Just sad." By the end of the night, Ethan had made enough to buy himself a week's supply of Pop-Tarts, and I was officially demoted from coolest uncle to opening act, the unintentional comedian. But hey, at least now I know what it feels like to be pen without teller, except my assistant is 6, he talks, and he's the only one pulling anything out of a hat. My self-respect.